is because it was the decision of Allah whom your parents will be. So be careful. Be mindful. Be watchful. And it was the decision of Allah whom your children will be. So be mindful. Fulfill the rights of one another in a beautiful way. Who your siblings are, did you choose them? No. And Allah says, we chose them because we want you to fulfill their rights. When you see your child, have you noticed something? Children are born. Sometimes there's nothing cute about this little child who's full of wrinkles and full of everything. So cute. What's cute about the child? Come on. But it's just something we find because of how petite, how small, how little, that's cute. Say, oh, wow. But in actual fact, they're still changing every day. And we in our little ethnic background, they say, who does the child look like? Come on, the child is just born. Give them a year, then you can talk. Every day they're going to change. I mean, the child is still coming out and say, looks like his mother. Come on. May Allah Almighty grant us ease. Forget about who you look like. That's Allah's decision. And mashallah, it is there. You will look like those, perhaps your parents or someone from the families, because that's how Allah's connected all of us. But more importantly, the excitement comes with great responsibility. That child is going to grow up. They're not going to listen and obey every instruction of yours all the time. They're not going to be doing things that you like all the time. What are you going to do about it? They might slide into bad ways and habits. What are you going to do about it? We gave it to you. We planned it for you. We wrote it before you were born, let alone them. Are you going to give up on your child? Are you going to give up on your parents? Are you going to throw them away just because your mother is a nag or your father? Possible? May Allah never make us nags. Do you take away from your parents their duty of guiding you, especially when it comes to something like marriage? People say, my father is just refusing for nothing. Have you spoken to him? Have you addressed the matter? Is he reasonable or unreasonable? Does he have a point or he doesn't have a point? Let's talk. Let's go to a third party. Let's decide. Does he have a right? It's not just a right, it's a duty to guide you. Yes, at the end of the day, the decision will be yours. And yes, at the end of the day, if it's something that's not haram, he should give in at some point, but he's told you. Perhaps. Some might decide, I don't want to give in. Well, that's their baby. But the point I'm raising is, we have rights, we have duties, we have responsibilities. We should not just give up on those whom Allah has chosen to be from us. Family has been given so much of importance by the Quran that Allah says, وَآتِ ذَا الْقُرْبَى حَقَّهُ وَالْمِسْكِينَ وَابْنَ السَّبِيلِ. When you're giving charities, start off with your family members, ذَوِي الْقُرْبَى, those whom we have made related to you. Look for them, search for them, be kind to them before the kindness to anyone else. Do we do that? You're a wealthy person. First ensure that your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, your nephews, whoever else it may be, your children, your grandchildren, and the people they are married to are okay. They are well-to-do. Subhanallah. What's the point of amassing millions and you giving charities thousands of kilometers away? May Allah accept it. But those at home don't even have a proper meal and they cannot afford a rental. And you're a wealthy person, male or female. Allah says, start off with those we made your relatives, because we want you to give them and then everyone else. So your duty is to reach out to everyone, but you start off with these, because Allah chose them to be in your circle. Sometimes we're unfortunate that we have relatives who don't care, and sometimes we're so fortunate that we have a circle that cares. Let me tell you, you have a brother, you have a sister, thank Allah.